The year is 2025. The date is June 4th. The Philippines stands firm. Its gaze is fixed on the West Philippine Sea. These waters are contested, yet Manila shows a new determination. This resolve is shaping regional dynamics. It sends ripples across the globe. This essay explores that bold stand. We will examine its roots and its reach. Manila faces a formidable challenge. China's expansive claims loom large. These claims cover vast swaths of the sea. Beijing asserts historical rights. It often ignores international law. This creates a tense standoff. The Philippines, a smaller nation, refuses to yield. Its defiance is noteworthy. It is a story of courage. Underpinning this stance is national will. Filipinos feel a deep connection to these waters. The sea is part of their identity. It is also vital for their survival. This shared sentiment fuels the government's actions. Legal and diplomatic tools are employed. The nation is united. It seeks to protect what is rightfully its own. This situation is more than a local dispute. It tests global principles. Freedom of navigation is at stake. So is the rule of law at sea. The Philippines' actions challenge unchecked expansionism. They have implications for maritime order worldwide. This is a crucial moment. The world watches Manila's next move. The outcome will be significant. Filipinos have sailed these seas for centuries, long before colonial powers arrived. Their ancestors were master seafarers. They navigated by stars and currents. The sea was their highway. It was their source of sustenance. This maritime heritage is deeply ingrained. It is a fundamental part of their story. This connection is not easily broken. The West Philippine Sea is not just a name on a map. It lives in Filipino culture. Stories and songs speak of its bounty. They tell of its dangers too. Coastal communities depend on its fish. Their livelihoods are tied to its waves. This bond is passed down through generations. It is a living, breathing connection. It shapes their worldview. These waters were traditional fishing grounds. They were ancient trade routes. Fishermen knew every shoal and reef. Traders carried goods across the archipelago. This historical presence is undeniable. It predates modern boundary disputes. These are ancestral waters. They hold memories and traditions. This history fuels present-day resolve. This deep historical attachment is powerful. It informs the Philippines' current stance. The fight to protect these waters is personal. It's about more than resources. It is about identity. It is about heritage. The nation feels a duty to preserve this legacy. Future generations must also know this bond. This makes their stand deeply resonant. The West Philippine Sea holds immense strategic value. It is a critical maritime corridor. It links the Pacific Ocean to the Indian Ocean. Major shipping lanes pass through these waters. A significant portion of global trade depends on it. Control over this area means influence. It means power on a global scale. This makes it a focal point. For naval powers, this sea is crucial. It allows for power projection. It's vital for surveillance and intelligence gathering. Submarines can operate in its depths, aircraft carriers can patrol its surface. Dominance here can shift regional military balances. Nations watch closely. They understand the stakes involved. The sea is a chessboard. Influence in the West Philippine Sea affects regional security. It impacts alliances. It shapes diplomatic relationships. Any instability here can escalate quickly. It can draw in other major powers. The peace of Southeast Asia is linked to this waterway. Its stability is paramount. Nations in the region know this well. Freedom of navigation is a key principle. It is essential for global commerce. It is crucial for military mobility. Challenges to this freedom are serious. They threaten the established international order. The Philippines' struggle is also about this. It is about keeping these vital sea lanes open for all nations, not just a few. The West Philippine Sea is rich in marine life. It is a vital source of fish. This sustains millions of Filipinos. Fishing is a traditional livelihood. It provides food security for the nation. Loss of access to these fishing grounds is devastating. It impacts coastal communities directly. Their way of life is threatened. This is an urgent concern. Beneath the seabed lie potential treasures. Significant oil and natural gas reserves are believed to exist. These resources could transform the Philippine economy. They offer energy independence. They promise national development. Access to these resources is a sovereign right. The Philippines aims to explore and utilize them. This is key to their future. The sea lanes are economic arteries. They carry essential goods. Imports and exports flow through these waters. The Philippines is an archipelagic nation. Maritime trade is its lifeblood. Disruptions to shipping routes have severe economic consequences. They affect prices, they impact industries. Smooth passage is non-negotiable for economic health. Losing control over these waters means economic vulnerability. It means dependency. It means lost opportunities. The economic stakes are incredibly high. Protecting these resources is a national imperative. It is about securing the country's future prosperity. The Philippines understands this well. Their economic well-being is intertwined with the sea. This fuels their determination. Section 5. Manila's bold maneuvers, asserting sovereign rights in 2025. In 2025, the Philippines has intensified its actions. It is no longer just protesting, it is actively asserting its rights. Coast Guard and Bureau of Fisheries patrols have increased. They are more visible, they are more assertive in their presence. Resupply missions to outposts like Ayungin Shoal continue. They proceed despite harassment. This shows clear resolve. Diplomacy has also taken a sharper edge. Manila's statements are firmer. They directly call out actions that violate its sovereignty. The government is actively rallying international partners. It seeks a united front. It wants to build a coalition of like-minded nations. This diplomatic offensive is crucial. It aims to isolate aggressive behavior. The Philippines consistently invokes international law. The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, is central. The 2016 Arbitral Tribunal Award is a key pillar. Manila reminds the world of this ruling. It underscores that the award is final and binding. This legal foundation strengthens its position. It provides legitimacy to its claims. These actions mark a significant shift. Past approaches were often more cautious. Now there is a clear strategy of active assertion. This involves a calibrated use of all national power. It includes legal, diplomatic, and maritime enforcement tools. The message is unambiguous. The Philippines will not be passively pushed aside. It will stand its ground. Section 6. Beijing's shadow, the dragon's reaction, and the ghost of 2016. China's reaction to Manila's 2025 assertiveness is predictable. It is also concerning. Beijing continues its own robust patrols. Chinese Coast Guard vessels are a constant presence. They often engage in coercive tactics. Water cannons and dangerous maneuvers are reported. China issues strong diplomatic protests. It accuses the Philippines of provocation. Its stance remains firm. This response mirrors China's reaction to the 2016 arbitral ruling. The tribunal invalidated Beijing's expansive 9-line claim. It affirmed the Philippines' sovereign rights in its exclusive economic zone. China rejected the ruling outright. It called the award illegal and void. It refused to participate. It continues to ignore the judgment. This defiance persists today. Beijing's claims are rooted in its historical narrative. It asserts sovereignty over almost the entire South China Sea. This is based on ancient maps and activities. This perspective clashes directly with UNCLOS. It also conflicts with the claims of several other Southeast Asian nations. China shows little willingness to compromise on these claims. It views the area as a core interest. The consistency of China's pushback is notable. Any action perceived as challenging its claims meets resistance. This includes fishing by other nations. It includes resource exploration. It includes military presence by external powers. China's strategy appears to be long-term. It aims to gradually solidify its control. This creates an enduring source of tension. Section 7. A chorus of support. International allies rally. The United States has been particularly vocal. Washington has reaffirmed its commitment to the Philippines. The Mutual Defense Treaty is a cornerstone of this support. U.S. officials have stated that an armed attack on Philippine public vessels, aircraft, or armed forces in the South China Sea would invoke U.S. mutual defense commitments. This is a significant deterrent. Other key allies have also voiced their support. Australia and Japan are prominent examples. They have emphasized the importance of international law. They have called for freedom of navigation. European nations like France, Germany, and the United Kingdom have also expressed concerns. They have deployed naval assets to the region. This signals their commitment to a rules-based order. Joint military exercises have increased. The Philippines conducts drills with the US and other partners. These exercises enhance interoperability. They build capacity for the Philippine military. They also send a clear message of solidarity. Allies are providing equipment and training. This helps the Philippines bolster its maritime domain awareness. It strengthens its defense posture. This international backing emboldens Manila. It shows that the Philippines is not alone. It provides diplomatic leverage. It raises the stakes for any aggressive actions. The support is multifaceted. It includes political statements, military cooperation, and development aid. This network of alliances is crucial. It helps balance the power dynamics in the region. Section 8, Navigating New Norms Implications for Global Maritime Order. The Philippines' stand has profound implications. It directly tests the strength of international law. Specifically, it challenges adherence to UNCLOS. This convention is the constitution for the oceans. If its provisions can be ignored by powerful states, its authority weakens. This affects maritime governance globally. The outcome here will set precedents. Manila's actions are a direct challenge to unchecked expansionism. They contest the might makes right approach. If a larger nation can unilaterally impose its will, the security of smaller states is threatened. This principle applies beyond the West Philippine Sea. It has relevance in other disputed waters. It impacts land borders too. It is a global concern. This situation sets a precedent for other nations. Smaller countries facing similar pressures are watching closely. The Philippines' resolve can be an inspiration. It shows that legal and diplomatic tools can be used effectively. It demonstrates that international support can be mobilized. It offers a pathway to resist coercion. This is a significant development. Upholding a rules-based maritime order is essential. It ensures stability. It promotes peaceful dispute resolution. It facilitates global trade and communication. The alternative is chaos and conflict. The Philippines' struggle is therefore part of a larger effort, an effort to maintain peace and predictability on the world's oceans. This benefits all nations. Section 9. A beacon of defiance, the symbolic weight of Manila's stand. The Philippines' actions in 2025 carry immense symbolic weight. It is a story of a smaller nation, a nation standing up to a global superpower. This is not merely about territory or resources, it is about fundamental principles. It is about sovereignty, it is about national dignity. This resonates deeply, it captures global attention. Manila's defiance is a fight for international law. It champions adherence to UNCLOS. It upholds the 2016 Arbitral Award. This commitment to a rules-based order is significant. It underscores the belief that all nations, big or small, are equal under the law. This message is powerful. It is a moral stance. It garners respect. This stand offers inspiration. Other nations facing similar challenges observe carefully. They see that resistance is possible. They learn that international partnerships matter. The Philippines provides a model of how to navigate complex geopolitical currents, a model of how to assert rights peacefully but firmly. This is a valuable lesson. The ultimate outcome of this specific dispute remains to be seen. However, the Philippines' resolve in 2025 has already made an impact. It has highlighted the issues. It has galvanized support. It has shown courage. This defiance will be remembered. It stands as a testament to a nation's determination, a determination to protect its heritage and its future. If you found this story inspiring, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, leave a comment, and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Your support helps us bring more stories like this to light. Thank you for watching.